This is Manga etc. and today I'm bringing you One Piece episode 688 review. This episode wasn't really that complex, so I'm just going to break it down to three parts to explain it to you guys today. I'm going to start off with something that happened towards the end of the episode, which was the Senor versus Franky fight and the Zoro versus Pika fight. Let's start with Senor and Franky. First off, the fight is fairly simple. There's one thing that bugged me about the fight was that there's this one bit where you see Franky firing, and I don't know, to me it looked really stiff. Yeah, like really stiff, like you just see Franky and he's just there like, and he's just really stiff and doesn't really look like he's moving much, and then you got Senor and he's just there swimming and it's just up, up, up. I don't know, to me that bit looked very stiff. I don't know, give me your opinion on that. And then the other thing, then what happened after that? That was it really. Then you just see Senor, he gets Franky into a hold, and then his crutch is sticking out, and like that's going into full view. And I myself was thinking, wow, like, was the animators going with that? And then even Senor Pink's fan girl said it, like, oh my gosh, what are you trying to show me? And then Senor tells them to shut up, tells them to stay out of it because they're having a man's fight and that they shouldn't be involved. Yeah, that was it for that really. Yeah, sorry, don't even know what happened there. But yeah, that was it for that. And moving on to Zoro versus Pika. Again, nothing happened. Interesting happened there. We had two sword swings with Zoro clearly taking the lead over Pika. Zoro's there still cussing him about his squeaky voice. And then also what happened, Pika went back into his rock form, and it seems like that Zoro's figured out how his devil fruit powers works. So that's looking good for Zoro right there. The second thing that I want to talk about, I do believe, is Robin, Rebbecca, Bartomeolo, that group right there. They're first introduced into the episode when Robin calls Luffy to find out where he is, because basically we know that they have the key to Trafalgar's handcuffs, so they're just trying to find out where he is so they can go there. They find out that he's apparently in a shortcut to the Sunflower Field, so they're like, alright, cool, we'll meet you there. They start to travel to this area where they should meet Luffy and Law. And how they do this is they use these special tontatas. Yeah, they use them, and these tontatas are not they're not made to carry humans. So what it ends up being is a gliding effect where they jump off. Well, first they get kicked off the plateau area by Leo because they didn't want to use the tontata. They just wanted to run to the palace area. Yeah, so first they get kicked off the ledge, and then they glide down, and then after that they started jumping from rooftop to rooftop, gliding along, and that's how they're gonna get to the Summerfield area, so to say. And the last bit of the chapter is basically the beginning, which was just Luffy and all the other people that were following behind him. They've catched up now, and they're just still trying to rush to the palace at top, and like along the way they take out some further enemies. And during all this, Kelly Funk appears again, and then he's telling Luffy, I know a shortcut, but it turns out to be a lie. It turns out that he was just probably after the bounty which is on Luffy and Law's head. Towards the end of the chapter, we see Don Flamingo come and he takes out Kelly Funk before he goes into the this shortcut himself. And yeah, that's almost how the episode ends. But just before that, though, we go into the we see Luffy, we see Law in the shortcut itself, and then Law says to Luffy, we shouldn't be going downhill. Like, if it was going the right way, we shouldn't be heading downhill. We should be heading uphill. Then it gets to a point where there's water in the tunnel, so they can't go no further, and the episode ends with Don Flamingo walking into the shortcut, and Luffy and Law sees him, and that's the end of the episode. So yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a 3-star rating, and that's because what's it, your average episode of One Piece, it wasn't bad, so I can't give it a lower rating than that. Like, that's average. Like, I know some people who say that this episode was dead or boring, but it can't be everyday hype. You get me? So you gotta sometimes slow down the pace and take the calm stuff so it can build up for the hype stuff, which is coming in a few episodes time. So yeah, that's my views. I'd love to hear yours. So rate, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care. Have a nice day.